acute player hater disorder, no jumper. Warning: the following program contains world premier certified ball players, incredible interviews, latest hottest content material, may not be suitable for people with the following medical condition: original phobia, acute player hater disorder, no jumper, no handles, allergic to playing defense. If you suffer from any of these conditions, contact your coaching staff.
3 minutes to go.
Welcome to License to Ball podcast, where certified ballers play. And now here's your host, Hip Hop. Warning: the following.
Welcome everybody to the License to Ball podcast. Sorry, a little bit technical difficulty. Some stuff was acting crazy, man. I don't know what was going on with it. Had to reset the whole thing to get it going. Appreciate everybody joining us. So we got quite a few people in already, but I can see pretty good on there. Well, we're going to be over there at Oconee tomorrow, all day, live coverage, pre-game, halftime, post-game, all that good stuff. We're going to be doing all those things tomorrow. We're going to be doing those things over there. And today we got the preview show. We got a Oconee coach joining the show. And we're going to have Coach Jackson from ALCOVY joining the show as well, too. Be coming on. So we're going to chop it up a little bit, talk about these games, and get a little bit of like sneak peek of what's going on and how we're going to be doing things over there. So first time joining the show, man, we do this every Sunday. Every Sunday. We do License to Ball podcast every Sunday. Every Sunday. So we do. And why chopping it up, man. Let me pull this up real quick. I'm kind of messed up a little bit because stuff started messing up on me. So I got to get my bearings back up under me real quick. I got to remember what I was doing because I had to reset up some stuff that still not set up correctly yet on there. Got to. But yeah, it's going to be the 6th annual Oconee Mlk tournament showcase, should I say, tomorrow over there at Oconee. They're the defending state champions from last year. Having a real good season this year. And you have 5 games over there. Now the 5 games, first game is going to be MONROE area versus BLECKEY County at 1:30. Then you got Coach Jackson team. He's gonna be coming on in a little bit at the bottom of the hour from ALCOVY and playing team out of Alabama, HANDLEY at 3 p.m. You got George Walton versus Alpharetta at 4:30. You got Athens Academy against Prince Ave at 6 p.m. Then you got the grand finale featured game, Oconee versus Rome at 7:30. Chop it up. So this is how we do it on the License Ball podcast every Sunday and sometimes Wednesday. But so much stuff going on, we usually don't have time to do things on Wednesday. But that's how we normally chop it up on there. I'm really intrigued because some of these teams I have not seen some of these teams play at all. Not at all. Let me send this text message real quick. So many teams I've never seen play before. I never heard of so many teams. So we like to get around and see different teams play. Like to do that and see different players play. And so many kids we seen over the summer play. We didn't realize we seen over the summer play, but yeah, we seen over the summer play on there. Let me pull up something right here. While you're getting these things done. Yeah, it's gonna be the first time we're gonna go live the whole event throughout the game. So we're gonna have a halftime breakdown, player of the game, and coaches gonna come up after the game, and then we're gonna talk about what we think of how the game's gonna give our predictions of how the game gonna play out before the game. It's gonna be live coverage, and throughout the game we'll be going back and forth. We keep the score up, and throughout the game we're gonna be basically showing some parts of the game because they stream it somewhere else, so we won't be doing. We're gonna show like snippets real quick in there, like 30 seconds. You know, with going back and forth, but it's gonna be all live on there. We're gonna be doing. Right now, I'm just looking through my notes right now. Got a lot of stuff on here. Got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Right now I'm looking for my breakdown on the 1:30 game. See if I can find that. Yeah, but it's gonna be very interesting tomorrow to see how this play out. I'm really excited about it. We're gonna have about 3 or 4 different camera angles. We kind of did something like this before over at Willow High School, Grayson. We just did one game. We did Grayson's versus Willow game, and y'all turned up on that because we had 700 people on that live. We had about 700. We maxed out around 700 people live on that thing. On that, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up. I'm gonna put up that 1:30 game, and that 1:30 game has. Yeah, when the system shut down, I had to put everything back in again. It really threw me. It threw me off big time. It messed me all up because I had everything set up, and then I was just about to go in out. So y'all coming on, and the countdown kept going over and over again, and that's what messed up a lot of stuff. The countdown. It just wouldn't reset. But some of y'all, I don't know, some of y'all might be familiar with me, might be watching the show again from previous week, or see me in the gym. Just let you know, I have my son with me a lot of times in the gym with me, so a lot of y'all seen that. And he had his second season this year. Started off, he went 6-0 last year. He scored about 6 points, so he averaged like 1 point a game. We had that on Saturday, so a lot of people see him in the gym, and he's like a gym rat. He's real famous to a lot of people who know him. Well, he had a career high. He had a career high the other day. Yesterday he had a career high. He had 8 points and 13 rebounds. So he more than he surpassed his whole total from last year to this year. So we'll be covering him on this podcast pretty sooner than later if he keep this up as he get older. We'll be covering him. I'm trying to pull up MONROE, and yeah, here we go. We got it. Yeah, the 1 o'clock game. Both of these teams who win this game tomorrow basically going to be getting back in the winning circle again. If BLECKEY County win, they'd be over 500. MONROE area, they win, they'd be going towards 500. So this game right here is going to be, I think it's going to be a mudslinging game right here, these two teams right here, because these two teams not having the best of the season this year. On record-wise, you could tell. So, you know, these games like this, I've been watching these games for a while, and you never could tell. You can never tell like how these games gonna go sometimes. You really can't tell. Yeah, I did have it right the first time. When you looking through this real quick, you miss stuff. And then Coach Jack's gonna be on, so we're gonna be talking about ALCOVY and Handley, Alabama game when he get on here. We're gonna go ahead and jump on. We're gonna jump on this George Walton versus Alpharetta game, and both of them are gonna be getting back on the right track again in these games. So this term is gonna be a lot about teams getting back on the right track. Pull up their records. Yeah, look, Alpharetta coming off a winning streak. But that 4:30 game, Alpharetta needed that win bad because they 3-15. Actually, let me go and pull this up on the screen while I'm showing this shit. We're going to pop this up real quick. Take that down off there. Yeah, Alpharetta, they are 3-15. Both teams up, and the other team is 3-10. So it's going to be a real. Alpharetta already on the winning streak right now as it is. Let me go to the Bulldogs and see what the Bulldogs did last game. Foreign region, been having a real tough year. Yeah, they have a losing streak. So George Walton need to get it together. Alpharetta got a 1-game winning streak right there on these two teams. Let's talk about the key players on there. We'll talk about the key players. George Walton, they are led by like 2 juniors. Terrell Ansley and Jalen Ashton Taylor, 2 juniors. That's who they led by, these two. Very young team. That's one reason why they're getting really bumped over their head right now. They're a young team. Very young team. And they led by 2 juniors. So the rest of them are very underclassmen, freshmen, and sophomores on there with them. And Like it's Alpharetta, they just won one game on there, pretty much. Game on there. You know, one thing I could have been doing too, I forgot I could have been doing, would help us out with this a lot. I had a lot of stuff already pulled. I got to pull up a whole bunch of stuff. We'll pull up the Alpharetta stuff right now because I let my hard work go in vain. But we really, it's that Alpharetta that's on tomorrow. That's the scores from y'all hear me saying these scores and stuff like that. That's what's going on in the Alpharetta game. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how some of these teams turn out. Only what I'm doing on the Alpharetta game. We're talking about the 130 game. Y'all can see the graphics on here, so you see what I'm talking about with these teams right here: 6-12 and 9-9. A lot of these teams gonna be getting back on the winning streak again. That's the 130 game right there. We're gonna be going. Let's talk about that. And this game right here, it's a 6 o'clock game. And you got Athens Academy against Prince. Just the name alone. And I always want to see Athens Academy play because they had a good player. I want to say Will Jackson back in the day. So I never really got them set on play. So this would be a team I'll get to see play for the first time. First time in a long time on there. We get to do that. And we got coach from North Oconee joining the show, so we about to buzz him in next couple of minutes, get him going in here, talk to him. Been looking forward to talk to him for a long time. Been wanting him on the show for the past couple of years, so we're gonna have him on soon. Just bring him on.
Hey, I'm just here so I don't get fined, so y'all can sit here and ask me all the questions y'all want to. I'm going to answer with the same answer, so y'all can shoot if y'all please. I'm here so I won't get fined. I'm here so I won't get fined.
What's going on, Coach? How you doing? I don't know if I got to check and see if I got you muted or not. I can't hear you. Hold on a second. It might be me. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you good right now. I hear you good. Yep, I got you. I'm about to put you in now. I'm on with the show right now. I'm about to bring you in now. Yeah, I can hear you. So how things been going, Coach? That's good, man. That's what I like to hear, man. You got the 6th annual showcase over there, man. MLK showcase over there. This is my first. I happened to, because I keep an eye on y'all, so I just happened to look and see. And I was like, oh man, because I wasn't sure I decided where I was gonna go yet. And I said, you know what? Last time I was up there, y'all showed me so much love. I gotta come back up there and cover another game, and I gotta do this. I have to do this on there. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was looking over some teams. I see some teams. They started a winning streak, or they about to start one. Somebody gonna be starting one soon. What I seen on there.
Yeah, we're on 14 games, and our opponent Rome is on a streak, and they just went into the top 10 in 5A. So with us being number 2 in 4A and 5A should be a great game. We'll play 7:30.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I saw some players, and I'm like, man, this gonna look like this is gonna be a barn burner right here. That the last game say the best for last. Look like it's gonna be a barn burner on that. You know also with your cell phone, you know you can look at the link and see how it's looking live. You know that, right? On there too. Okay, all right, cool. Just want to make sure on that, man. So is this event that was started before you got here, or you just kept it going on and you started when you got there?
No, I started when we got here. I knew we needed to have a couple of good events, and respecting the legacy of Martin Luther King is really important to me, and it was really important to me when we were in Newton for 21 years, and so I thought it was a necessary thing to do, and a great day for basketball, to honor equality for all. So we love having the event. The 6th annual. This is my 6th year at North. So yeah, it's been great. We're really glad we've been able to have it and had great meetings, and we're super excited to have it. It's gonna be awesome.
That's what's up. This is your first time checking out the Licensed Moral Podcast?
Look at where you are.
Yeah, you probably seen the one we did when y'all did the region championship last year. I don't know if you seen that one. We wasn't going live at the time.
Yeah, it was super excited to have you.
Yeah, how you go about picking teams to get in this thing?
Well, we go on the state coaches group chat, get that out, and then, for example, ALCOVY's opponent, Alabama school, Handley reached out. They heard about the group chat, and we've had some really good teams over the years. And we usually try to get a few local rivalry games, and a lot of people want to see it bring in people. The 6 o'clock game right before we play is 2 local private schools, Prince Avenue and Athens Academy, and they're not in the same league, but they're both local. They compete for students, so that should be a really, really exciting game as well. And we got teams from really all over the state. Blakely County's down in Cochrane, near Macon, and then Alpharetta's up in North Atlanta, and it's really good. Monroe area is another local school with ALCOVY. With Taylor Jackson, one of the best young coaches in the state, is one of my former assistants, so he plays in it. And, it's great.
Yeah, we're gonna have him on at the bottom of the hour. He's gonna be coming on, joining the show with us too. So I'm looking forward to having him on there too. Since I've been going live, I think you're the first coach that I have on the show since live. I had coaches on it before, but live, I think you're the first coach. So you're a trailblazer.
And I'm sitting in Titans Arena. It's great. And we had practice. We've just been working to set up for the event. And, every team gets the T-shirts. We were getting the T-shirts ready to give out and everything. And, it's going to be great.
I hope you got one for me. I love T-shirts. I love wearing T-shirts. Hope you got an extra one for me.
What size are you?
I'm trying to lose weight, so motivate me a large.
I've got a large. We'll take care of it.
Okay, I got you. I appreciate that, man. I really do. On that, so let's go ahead and do this. We'll start breaking down your matchup for tomorrow. What you gonna be doing? You there? Oh, you can't hear me. Now, let's break down Coach, let's break down your matchup for tomorrow. Let's go and break that down. So let's talk about the first key player on your roster that you wanted to talk about.
Our returning starters are sophomore Justin Wise.
Yeah. When y'all won last year, like, man, I think sometimes you win, no matter how good you are, you got to be a little bit lucky. I always think I think the luck always, you got to have the ball roll your way on that. And I think in that game, and sometimes I believe you make your own luck too. So how y'all played in that state championship last year? Because I watched it. I watched it actually from the studio. And you had luck go your way, but I swear the luck y'all had go your way, a majority of it is y'all made your own luck. When how y'all played on the defensive end, and then one of the best players in the country, you frustrated him. And I want to say, I guess, tell the truth and shame the devil. From the outside looking in, it looked like y'all got in his head a little bit. And in the last 2 or 3 minutes, he got flustered, and the rest of the team got frustrated too. So it didn't help at all that they got frustrated, and then they started getting outside themselves, and they didn't look for one of the best players in the country in the last 2 minutes, coach. They froze him out of the game. And I know you was on the sidelines like, hey, go ahead. I'm not going to complain about that at all.
No, I mean, I feel like the way we played defensively in our game plan, was special. And our kids executed it extremely well. And I think that did happen, the frustration you're talking about.
It didn't help that. It didn't hurt at all. It didn't hurt at all for Justin shot 3 straight threes on the possession, if I remember correctly. Smoking like a true coach too. A true coach never forgets his players. They keep up with the players what they are doing, even they lead the program this day. That's one thing I always attest when I watch with coaches, with programs, even as grassroots in the summer or high school programs. If I don't see the coach have a relationship with previous players, to me that's a red flag on the coach and the program. Where these players should be wanting to come back around, want to see the team do good. When they in town, one of the first thing they want to do is they want to go check out coach and the team. Like that, that's a good testament. Yes, that's good, man. Some of the players, I know you're gonna talk about. I got footage on. I was brought them up as you was talking about it, but I ain't know you gonna go that back deep in the bag like that. Oh, you actually Higgins coach? I didn't know that. So I've been knowing of you for years then. Okay. It was small world. I didn't. People tell me all the time, you know that person. Like, no, I don't. Like, yes, you do. You do. You don't remember. Yes, you do. You do know him. Like, you sure? Like, yeah, you do. You do know him. That's what's up. That is what's up. All right. Yeah, your team, I thought you was going to have a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? It seems like this team is growing. This year's team is growing on me even more and more. I thought last year's team was better, but I'm starting to think this team, man, he could give last year's team a run for his money. Because the more I watch y'all play, especially I think Banks, 32, the big, he's really growing on me. Yes, y'all more of a nightmare matchup. But I'm gonna go ahead and introduce Coach Jackson because he's in the queue. We're gonna go ahead and bring him into the show. You're patiently waiting. We'll add him on with us on there. We'll go ahead and introduce him to the show. How you doing, Coach? Oh, man, I look forward to having you on the show, man, to be honest with you, man. Yeah, I look real forward to having you on the show, man. You're doing real good things over there, man. Best record since, I guess, I call him 740, I think 747 went to that school. Shaquille Johnson. Did he go to ALCOVY before he went to Milton? Yeah, before he transferred. I think that's the school he was at. I think he started going after his sophomore year. That's what, man. So I think that's around the time when Shaquille was there around his sophomore year. Yeah, how big he is and flying in, and I had to come up with that nickname 747 for him. I had to give him that right there. How many years have you been there now? It's your first year? Number 2, okay. What's the secret? How did you get them on? How you get on the track so fast?
Into a spot where just
it took to win, and just bought in from day one with the belief in what I was trying to communicate to them. And I think that paired with just kind of what we do, being, I'm sure you've already heard from Coach Trask, just being fundamental, being disciplined.
Yeah, he brags on you.
That just wins games, and our guys were ready for it and chomping at the bit for it. So it took the right kids and the right coach to coming together to be willing to do uncomfortable things, but things that ultimately lead to success.
So far, I haven't found another way other than being successful, other than being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And
It just means you're not growing if you're comfortable. And we want to be growing. And, I challenge our guys all the time. Like, we're doing well this year, but, like, if we want to be able to compete with the upper echelon teams in not only in our classification, but in the entire state, then we have to be willing to do the hard things and do them really, really well. And so, we're getting better one day at a time. We're really excited for tomorrow to compete against a really good Hanley team. And hopefully, that'll spur us to a great second half of our regions game.
yeah, so what's some players in your team that you like to big up, talk about?
Oh, yeah. Number one would be Nate Durham. He's number two. He's our leading scorer. He's been our leading scorer for the past, this will be his third season in a row. He just is instant offense. If you need a big time bucket, he's the guy we get the ball to. Lefty, pretty much impossible to stay in front of. Shoots the three very, very well, and improving in that. Is becoming more of a point guard too, which has been definitely something we challenged him in, because he's about 6'1", and you're just talking him through, like, next level, you got to be a point guard, so you really got to think about moving the basketball, keeping our spacing, communication, all those things. You shoot.
Oh, abracadabra. On that. Yeah, coach was talking about Nick Durham. Okay, he's back.
Anyway, I think he just has grown in that, moving the basketball. And then Jakari Smith is my starting two guard, and he can really shoot it. I mean, you think he hit 5 or 6 against Loganville the other night. Really, really shoots the ball at a high level, and super shifty, ball on the string, and then he can get in passing lanes. He's probably our best as far as like jumping passing lanes and getting his hands on basketball. You don't think he could. And both of them really rebound really well out of the guard spot, which is a super huge blessing for our team because they're not very big.
Mm-hmm. You get to start a fast break faster that way. When the guard had a ball in his hand, you could really do something with the fast break. You really get that going. I like it when guards rebound, when guards play like bigs. Really, personally, when I coach, it's the easiest thing. The bigs go down court and run, and you start that transition offense so much faster than normally can, because it's one less pass you get. Because I remember one of my mentors told me the reason why he the 5 is because he the 5th person supposed to handle the ball on the court. I said, you know what, Dad, that makes sense. He said, yeah. He said, there's no reason in the world he's number 5. He's the 5th person supposed to be handling the ball, and he got 8 turnovers for the night. That's unacceptable. I started thinking, like, yeah, I never looked at it that way. I started looking at basketball like totally different from that when I seen that on that. We're gonna have Coach back on in the second. With this technology and with the wind blowing and the storm's supposed to be coming in, so he'll be back in shortly on that. But this Jakari Smith, man, he got me really intrigued about that. And he said he got the ball on the string. When I heard that, it made me think about Ryan Hurl back in the day. That's the last guy I seen in Georgia basketball had a ball on the string. And I got like a little short story. Sometime going around into the story. Anytime you want to chime in, Coach Ramsey, you can. But
Well, go ahead.
had this. So I love messing with these content creators that under 25 that always be on Instagram and they trying to get the hottest player and all this. So I know they really don't know Georgia basketball. They just in here. Some of them in here just for clout. You know, they really ain't trying. They in here for clout. They're not really like real media. That's content creators. So Ryan Hurl was in the stands at the New Year's Eve or New Year's Day Grayson thing. I said, you know who that guy is right there? I said, first of all, he's an ex-professional basketball player. What NBA team? I said, most of the professional basketball players don't play in the NBA. I said, they don't play in the NBA. And he's like, oh, really? I said, yeah, he played overseas. I said, he made a lot of money overseas. And I said, I don't know exactly how much money he made, but I know at one time he's making almost $300,000 a year. That's some good money. That's a good chunk of change. And I said, you would have loved to record him. I said, what you should do is go over there and says, hey, hip hop said you could play. Hey, can I come in the gym and film you work out tomorrow? And he's like, I'm serious, go ask him. And like, it'd be the best footage you ever put up. I said, he still got it. It'd be the best footage you ever got. This filming his workout. And he wouldn't bite the bullet. He was scared to go in and talk to him about that. I know you've seen Ryan Hurl play, Coach.
Yeah, what can you think of which high school, what year was that?
Dad, he played at Walton High School.
Okay.
And it would have been around 2010. 2010. I could look up. I'm curious to see how good my memory is right now. I'm gonna look online real quick.
Our 2009 and 10 Newton team, we went to the Final Four, played at what is now Alpharetta, and finished 30-2. We lost to Milton in the state championship game. They had 5 Division I players.
Yeah, he had the general over there, the 5-star general, Shannon Scott, Julian Royal.
Yeah, that's who we played in the state semifinal.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just really proud of what we built at North Oconee. It's a special place, a special school, and our football team won state this year. We got basketball in 2024, so it's pretty funny. You got a pretty special. You got a 2024 basketball state championship and a 2024 football state championship.
That's hard to do.
You know who the best player on the football team was, and the MVP of the state championship game was our guy, Kamari Brooks.
Mm-hmm. I want him to go to Notre Dame. I know he right down the street from UGA. I want him to go to Notre Dame.
Yeah, well, he likes Alabama, he likes Georgia, and he probably likes more, but he's got 30 options, and he knows where. He probably has an idea of what he wants to do, but he's not quite ready to commit yet. But he's special for sure, and this is his 3rd year playing with us, and he's gotten better every year. He's I think one of the best defenders on the basketball court in the state. His teammate Justin Wise is long and he was the one that started killing Wilson last year in the state title game. So
Yep.
he's as tough as they come defensively and also very skilled offensively. But think about it, he's got have 2 state championship rings. You can put them on the same hand if he wanted, but I mean, you're talking in the same year. How many guys can do that? How many guys can say they do that?
I won't say less than 1%.
It's ridiculous.
In a special club. Well, I pulled up Brian Harrell, so I think he graduated 2012 because I have a video of him that we did in 2011. I think that was his junior senior year. So it's around that time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cue that up. So if people don't know what we're talking about, you can see this get a little taste of this guy. What we talking about with Ryan Harrell. But Ryan Harrell, he's on that team with Glenn Rice Jr. and Michi Rice. And who's the other guy on that team? They I mean, to me, basketball top to bottom is deeper in Atlanta now, or Georgia, should you say, than it ever been to me since I've been knowing about it. But it seemed like it had less teams back then, but the teams that we did have, they were deep and they were tough. There's more parity now, it seems like. Dollar, yeah, he's the Dollar family legend in Georgia. We gonna get him there.
Those coaches trust that they're going to continue to develop our program. Justin already has turned a ton of heads, but he's a top guard in his class in the state, no doubt. And how many freshmen are going to be MVP in the state championship game?
Man, he reminded me of Devin Booker to me.
Yeah.
On that, but he's more of a prowess on the defensive end than Devin Booker to me.
Yeah, Justin leads our team in blocks, and he's got well above the rim. And he's long, athletic, he plays hard, he's a great passer. He can heat up and shoot it. He's going to be close to 1,000 points here at the end of the season. He's got a great chance to get it as a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
Barring injury, Lord willing, he can be a 2,500-point scorer in high school. So he's special. And
Yeah.
College coaches know that. See, he's got all the skills and he's going to get better. And he's humble. If you're humble, you can keep getting better. So the sky's the limit. He had 6 dunks in game as a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
He's already had high point scorers, and he's our leading scorer. He's special.
But coach, I got one problem with him though. I'm one of his biggest fans. The biggest problem I got with him, he don't follow me, and he don't repost or retweet what we do for him.
You can interview him after the game. You can fix that.
I love messing with him. He know I love him. I love messing with him. Great, come from a great family. If I ain't giving him a hard time, he knows something wrong with me.
And a lot of people don't know, but he does. He's got 3 brothers, and his little brother will come through our program next year as a freshman at lefty grading wise.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the best 8th grader in the county, and he's got a bright future. So.
Oh, really?
When Justin's a senior, Braden will be a sophomore, 2nd year in our program.
Oh, really?
And, it's going to be next year. Braden will be a freshman. Justin will be a junior. It's going to be fun.
Yep, I definitely gonna be there when he get that 1,000 points. I'm definitely gonna be there. I'm gonna be getting all that. It's only 1,000 point score I got, and I was there on accident. I found out after the game I covered it, like, oh damn, I'm here making history, because I usually see it online on social media when the program posted out on there, but it was Chuck. I think it was Chuck last night. Chuck, that played over at Wheeler and played for Worldwide over there. And then, you remember when I'm talking about where did he start his basketball at? In Maryland? Then he went to Georgia Tech over there. That's the only one I caught live in the moment. So I want to kind of change it because I started thinking, I was like, if a kid's averaging close to 20 points a game, I went and got my calculator out. Roughly, it would take about 50 games. So I said, so a kid could do it in 2 seasons, they good. Guaranteed 3 if they score about 15.
Thing is, at our level, we're playing. We've got a great schedule. We've got one of the hardest schedules in 4A. We've already played numerous ranked teams, and played 2 games in Norcross over Christmas, and Abersham and Winder, and Rome is now a top 10 team in 5A. So he's not doing it in a small school against lesser talent. He's doing it out here as a dog against really good teams night in and night out. And, that's how you get better, is challenge yourself and play at the level. So our senior guard, Thrasher Wilkins, just hit 1,000. And he's been with us for 2 years. And he's done great at this level, adjusted. And super proud of him. He's all over the place. Steals, assists, rebounds, dunks. This is high-level basketball, and our kids are getting very experienced.
Yep. I was like, you talking about Justin? I might as well go in and play his video I got of him. I don't know what's going on with my I hate technology. I'm telling this thing expand, and it's just ignoring everything I said. Man, it's ignoring anything I said, but on that, we're going on. Welcome Coach Jackson back to the show. I'm going to bring him back in. All right, Coach, you was on there. You was on the roll talking about, I think, Smith.
Yeah, Jakari Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You was on the roll about him. You had me real intrigued about him.
Probably the third player would be like Kamani Thurman, who's kind of like a 6'2", 6'3", small forward slasher. One thing I challenged him on this year was to take the right threes. He really struggled last season shooting the ball, and now he's well over 35% from 3 because he's taking the right shots and being really composed. And he's just really emerged here recently. I mean, I think he's last 2 games been 16 points, and he had 10 assists last game. I mean, he was just stuffing this stat sheet. And I think it was Clark Central, Friday night. So really, really proud of his growth and development. So I'm really excited, like I said, to get to work tomorrow and compete. So really have a good deal.
This good question popped up in my head. So you said shot selection. A lot of people don't understand shot selection is the first start, the first phase, the first line of defense. A lot of people don't understand that. We're gonna be working real hard on defense if you got crazy shot selection. I see a lot of that I'm a big University of Illinois fan, and I know Brad Underwood is getting more gray hair and pulling hairs. Of that shot selection, they don't like playing a lot of defense where they're getting better. But man, like, if you take this kind of shot, you ain't gotta play defense hard as you normally would. You're gonna have to race back and all that, which is crazy. So I wanted to ask both of y'all this question about the shot selection being the first line of defense. Like, how do y'all coach that, and how do y'all emphasize that to the players and get them to say, look, this shot right here, you could this type of 2 or this type of 3 is not an ideal 3 you should take, or ideal 2. Take it like this. I know y'all got to use film a little bit with this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I remember being with Coach Rasmussen, and he just preached on a lot of things. And he would ask the players, like, maybe there's a reason you're open. Maybe there's a reason, chill out. And Coach Rasmussen uses the colors.
I gotta steal that saying. Meat and potatoes. Don't tell my son that.
We want to make sure that, Jakari can really shoot it. I want him to shoot the ball a lot. We want him to be the right shots at the right time. And that's kind of how it works.
Yeah, what we preach is, a bad shot is the first pass for the other team's fast break.
Oh man, I got. You're giving me a lot of gems in here.
Bad shot, just like a turnover, is the first pass for the other team's fast break. So more often than not, the bad jack is what we call it. He's jacking it, a bad jack. Usually it's going to lead to a basket for the other team. That's a huge swing. So we preach making the extra pass. And the great thing about a culture you can build, of course, this is year 6 for us, but our new players, guys coming up, the older players will tell them, "What are you doing? That is a terrible shot. Why did you shoot that?" They're like, the new guys like, "What do you mean?" That's one pass. You're going to do a possession on one pass. You're not on fire. And the guy next to you, one pass away, is on fire. Why did he get the ball? So they do it for us. They know what the standard is. And we want to be, we want to be able to play fast and slow, because in state playoffs, you got to grind it out sometimes. You want to be able to play in multiple ways. So sometimes we'll go fast and get fast break points. And we love those. We love easy baskets. And sometimes we'll slow down and take a better shot. And that's culture. And we want the best shot we can get. We want to pass up good for great. And chemistry and character and ball movement and selflessness. You can't win big games without that.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot right here. I feel like I'm one of y'all understudies right now. Learning some little bit more stuff about basketball right there. I remember hearing a guy, I don't know if I was refereeing or was it coach just sitting around listening, but I heard another coach said he was arguing with his player because his player was shooting a bunch of threes. He said, "Hey guys," he said, when we put the ball in play, when are you eligible for a three?" And people was like looking at him crazy. He's like, soon as you put the ball in play, you're eligible for a three. That don't mean it's a good shot. He said, you can shoot that from anywhere on the court. You got to just be patient with it. And I was like, I'm killing what he was saying, but I was passing by, heard what he said. Like, so when you step in the game, you're eligible for a three. So why do you think any three will be a good three just because you could take the three? I was like, oh, okay, I got you.
Well, and a good player knows when your shot's not off. You go to the basket, or you'll get a steal and a layup, or you'll get a foul and get a free throw. You can't just take the first shot you get every time if it's not the best shot, and if it's not going in, are you going to change? So that's why guys like Justin Wise, they can score on all 3 levels, get 20 or 30, because they can. They're smart. We do a good job with selflessness, ball, swinging the ball, and that helps the ball come in. So, our point guard, Blake Bracco, against Buford at 13 or 14, because their game plan was basically face guard Justin Wise and leave Blake open, and then pay the price. So,
Number 12.
yeah,
Number one. I'm trying to think about it. I'm trying to think.
Great, true point guard.
Mm-hmm.
Great kid, and he when they left him open, he made it pay. So they thought they could just try not to guard it. And he had 14 against Buford because their game plan disrespected it and made him pay for it. And we were all telling him, "This is your night. You're leaving you open. Knock it down." And everybody's telling him, "You got that. Take the shot. Don't hesitate." That's culture, and take what the defense gives you, and we got 5 guys that can go for double figures, really 6 guys any night. But it's selflessness and taking what the defense gives you for shot selection.
Yep.
Yeah, I would just off of that, I think something that we've really grown in as a culture at
That's what's going on. I'm looking forward to both of y'all teams playing. Watch, especially Mr. Smith. You said he put the ball on the string. Man, and I'm just with North Oconee. I'm just looking forward to getting more content, so I can do more clips, more highlights, and do more breakdowns, so I can have something to talk about over my voice. With that, so I had the videos match me talking so much. Have a voiceover on that. Because behind the scenes, me and Coach was joking about how we got the gift of gab and who's gonna be fighting for the mic the most tonight. Because like I could just talk all day long about basketball like it's in a barbershop. Really.
Great thing about the game, Coach Jackson and I both do. I think a really good job preparing our kids. But the great thing about the game is that their time. I had prepared them in practice time. We might talk a little more, but in the game, man, this is your chance. Go have fun, do what you do, and you get to shine. We get to sit on the bench or walk around and just say high fives, great job. Give a few directions here and there, but you're gonna see our kids do the show tomorrow, not us.
Yeah, man. I really want to get some. What I have seen, a little bit of research I have seen, not to try to slight the teams. I haven't seen everybody because some of the teams I was talking at the beginning of the show, I'm looking forward to seeing them because I never seen them play. I'm always looking to seeing some new gyms, new teams. I could compare them to what I have seen. So when I come on the air, I have an idea of what I'm talking about, or at least it look like I know what I'm talking about. But I'm just not in the dark, just throwing darts on the wall and just trying to guess because I know against Rome, I think they best player, like he a high flyer, like he get up in there. I like to see him play. Then I want to see your two guys play, and then it's another team I saw a guy when I was looking online I want to check out. So we're gonna get the popcorn ready and then get the camera rolling and get multiple angles and stuff. And so everyone to put together some nice stuff. We'll be able to do that really on that. And so.
We'll be happy to send our stars up to talk to you as well after the game. So that'll be really exciting.
Oh, Justin not allowed up there. I'm telling the general, hey, you banned from Licensed Ball Podcast. Just kidding, Justin, because I know you're probably watching this. So I got to mess with you. You my boy. I got to mess with you. Me and your mom go way back. We both UPS employees, so I got to mess with you. You like my nephew. On that. I ain't ready to retire yet, though. I wish I could retire. She rubs that in all the time.
She's a great basketball player for sure.
I heard she's pretty good. Somebody told me she was pretty good when she played. She was pretty good. They told me.
A championship in South Gwinnett. So she's, and then Justin got one freshman year, so Justin's going to get two when he get out there.
He had bragging rights. No. Who's gonna have the bragging rights in the house? Probably is the younger one. All said and done. Just keep this going. Keep this train going. Yeah, like you on there. Anything we missing? Anything about this MLK thing? Anything we missing?
I mean, Coach, what's it like to come over and play it? You've done it before. How many years you played it now?
I think this is year 3. Yeah, year 3.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a great event. I love coming over there. It's really different for us in ALCOVY to kind of participate. Usually in the past, we've gone west, or it's like played with the cap. Instead of come out east and play teams, this year especially teams that we would never play. Just really gives us an opportunity to kind of display our kids on a stage that they normally wouldn't have the ability to be a part of, and then to do it on a state champion's court. It's really exciting for us. I know in years past, even it's been a propeller for us to get ready for the region state tournaments. So I really appreciate Coach Rasmussen having us, so we can play some high-level basketball and get ready for the run here at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. I've seen two people do that over years. It's Tom Izzo he start on season getting his teeth kicked in, and they make a deep run in March Madness. They might not win the whole thing, but they make a deep run from that. And the other guy, when I started paying attention to that one, and it was I forgot Eddie's all-time winning coach in the Gwinnett. I can't think of Eddie's last name.
Eddie Martin.
Yeah, Eddie Martin. And I was talking to him, and then I asked him how his team plays so well and how he getting ready. He said, "You got to play a tough schedule. You can't worry about at the beginning of the season wins and losses. You got to get these kids ready, and you can't really run from these good teams because eventually," he said, "you're gonna have to face them in the state playoffs anyway. So you might start playing good teams now." On that.
Yeah. Our season, we played Newton. I think it was our first regular season game. Straight out the gate, competed. We played Athens County, who's number 3 in 3A. Obviously, the line they're going to have are both top 5 in our class. They're already in. There's nobody that we look at in front of us. We're like, oh, yeah, they're better than Newton. We're prepared. We're ready to handle business. Our chances don't change.
You know, it's a good basketball team. I think I saw them play. They played Saturday, played for the change over there. They never taken the L, if I remember correctly. Some of these games, they just start running back to back. Especially you see these teams play multiple times. You get confused. Like, what showcase was this? And then some of the showcases at the same gym stat really give you deja vu. It was like that. So I was like I told Coach, I was so happy to see this online and seeing them handle. It's like, man, I want to go somewhere different. I want to see some different teams. And the last time I was there, they made me feel like I was at home. I'm so far away from home, and they made me feel like at home where I got to come back to this event again. I was thinking about coming like regions up that way late in the season, but I'm gonna be there earlier, so I might be there a couple more. I'm gonna be there a couple more times because I'll be there for just 1,000 points. Somewhere up that way. It might not be at home, but somewhere up that way, I'll be up there covering that, making history. On that.
Oconee is the place to be for basketball in the Athens area. North Georgia. And we've got it rocking in the crowd. And excited to have all these teams come, honored to have them all. And it's going to be a great event. Really excited. Really appreciate you coming.
Oh yes, we're gonna cover the hell out of that thing. Hey, we're gonna really do our thing on that thing right there. Most definitely.
Your cameras ready for some dunks about live.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have 3. I kind of mapped out the gym. I was gonna look around to see, but I think I was gonna do above the on the railing up there because I think you gotta walk around and have the cameras.
Diagonal corner, which really will. Love our bench. It's the best place you can see down. The kids can just after the game, they can pop straight up there.
Okay.
It'll be real close.
Okay. See, Coach, he got everything mapped out. he got it under control. That's what I like right there. I ain't got to think so much.
Yeah, some free food in our concession stands, special guests. Take care.
Yep. See, Coach trying to get me come back on Friday now. See, he's bribing me to come back on Friday and Saturday. I'm not opposed to that at all. On that. Total from both teams in your game?
What you think, Coach Jack? How many? What you think you guys can get a breakaway done here?
I would get 1. We got 2 last game.
Yeah.
I got in your game, Coach Jackson. I got 3 dunks. Okay, then I add on 5 then. Cause I'm doing total for the game, not for what team. Total for the game. I got 5. You see they got some high fivers. I got 5. So man, if I give y'all 5, cause I was gonna have them, cause you had Banks, him and Justin got real good. They got real good energy together. That lob, they got that lob down packed. And while Coach was talking, I was playing. I had 2 lobs for Banks already from Justin. So Man,
A couple games ago, Justin Timberlake, Amari, Blake, Thrasher. Thrasher beats all. He missed one back down. Last night, let's see what. Yeah, last night he had one that just came up short, but he's we got 5 out of 6 guys. The first 6 guys, 5 out of 6 are super fun.
I got 5 for 5. I got 5 for both games. And after every game, if I'm wrong or right, if I'm right, I'm gonna really rub it in good to the viewers who watch it. I'm gonna really talk about how right I was. Yes. I saw that. I saw that. Most definitely. Yeah, I just talked. I tweeted back at Kyle. I tweeted back at Kyle, and I was just, it's kind of like an inside joke because I saw him had a team that I thought should be a little bit higher, so I purposely tweeted back at him because we was joking about how people be getting mad at his rankings. So I'm pretty sure he thought that he didn't take it personal because like, oh man, he was messing with about that last night. I said, hey, he should be not 3-1. So you got that one wrong right there, buddy. I forgot which one it was. I don't know if it was 3A or 2A. I had to mess with him real quick because I know he doing all those rankings on Sundays and really getting it in on that. But I will see y'all, I want to say noon sharp. Noon sharp, I'll definitely be there for that. Getting there, getting ready.
Our local C team, our North C team plays local rival Oconee at noon. That's the undercard, and then at 1:30 we got the first varsity games at 1:30. So you come in at noon, you can set up and everything, and be ready to go.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I got a checklist to make sure I got all my equipment, make sure I don't forget anything. Get set up because we're gonna be there the whole day. And then so far away from home, I gotta make sure I got everything I need. No turning around.
I'll get you on the Wi-Fi, and I'll have a shirt for you, so you can wear that thing if you want, and it'd be great.
All right, now so now Atlanta. Don't get mad if I don't show up in Atlanta. Y'all keep seeing me up in North Oconee gym. Don't be getting mad and say I'm showing favoritism up there. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming on, man. I appreciate y'all joining the podcast, man, today, man. I look forward to having y'all on again as well.
Yeah, appreciate you.
All right, thank you. All right.
Good luck. Appreciate y'all. Bye-bye.
Now, as you can see, that 2 real good coaches right there. 2 real good coaches and understand the game, and they got a system going on already. That's what good coaches normally do. They have systems in place where things are easy to remember and they can teach to their kids. And no wonder why they win so many games and do so well winning these games, man. So previous year was a little bit rough starting off a little bit because I had to get the thing all set up back again and get it going. So it kind of messed me up, and I when you got things going like this and you're trying to get it going and you got to reset up and then people going and you're just starting. It always messes things up in your mind and your brain, but I want to appreciate everybody joining the show, watching the show, tuning in. We're going to be doing a lot of live we're going to be talking about pre-game, before the game. Then we're going to talk about halftime, and we're going to work on seeing if we can have halftime highlights of the game at halftime, and maybe even after the game too. And think about that, and then we're gonna have post game interviews of top performers of the winning team. After that, all day long, there we're gonna be going on that. And you can look for the link on that. It's gonna be on the Twitter, X, and Instagram tomorrow. We'll be having it on there and checking to be on out live all day long, having the ball, doing all this stuff, and joining and watching the licensed ball. Man, I got time. Man, I'm getting long day. Been watching the Licensed Ball podcast. I'm Hip Hop, your host. Like and subscribe. Tell a friend. Repost. Share this. You should do it because it's free. Don't cost you anything. That's how we get paid. And by you doing it, you might like it. If you like the content, you stay this long, man, please like and subscribe and repost this stuff and follow along with us, man. Keep up with us. Thank you for all the people that's on there watching. Till next time. Peace.